Hey everybody, this is Francesco Abruzzino with another Rogue Rant. And what you see on my screen right now is happened a while ago. It's Yale, and they were upset over their safe spaces, and they were going crazy. Another Yale was just recently in the news again because they said that they regret the fact that in their literary classes they have to read white authors, and it's a bit racist. And what this is doing is we're raising a generation of what Michael Snyder said in his article today. Snowflakes, safe spaces, trigger warnings, and the wussification of young people. And that's what we're seeing out there. Why is it that so many of these damn kids instantly break down, they melt down, they go into tears the moment anything seriously offends them? Have you seen it out there? You got an entire generation that's been coddled. Coddled, I say. A generation of spineless millennials that completely are incapable of dealing with the harsh realities that exist out there. Their answer to this at most of these colleges like Yale and all throughout America is to provide these kids with some kind of safe space. I saw this when I went to the new college. My daughter was accepted there. They brought us into a safe space where they could talk comfortably. Nobody would offend them. That, with the Black Lives Matter and everything, it was a bit too liberal, and we went with USF. But what's the answer out there? What can make them feel comfortable? Do we ban everything that's out there? Because I'm here to tell you, unlike at New College or Yale or any of these other places, there is no safe place. That's not reality. We're over-coddling these kids, these youth, these young people. And they've come to expect it, that they should automatically be shielded from anything they consider harmful or offensive, which is just about anything and everything now. What it's doing is it's bringing about what I always say, the wussification of America. The wussification of our kids, our youth, the entire generation. They're lacking that toughness, the toughness that we used to have that's needed to go out there and succeed in the world. They're too dependent upon mom and dad. You know how these millennials are. In our society, in the Western societies, political correctness is often taken to absolute extremes. Ridiculous extremes, an attempt for people to keep them from being exposed to anything that could be remotely considered offensive to them. Where's my safe space? Anything that might make them feel the least bit uncomfortable is now being labeled as microaggression. And then the screams come, where's the safe space? I'm feeling uncomfortable. Are these wussies kidding me? I tell you what, wake up, smell the coffee, and welcome to the real world where life is tough. You face challenges and decisions in life, and guess what? There will be no safe space. Trying to recreate this kindergarten environment for these kids, for these men and women that are supposed to be adults, is not going to help them at all. Anything big that comes along, you got these students, they start yelling, wait, that's a trigger warning. You got educational material that's offensive. That's a trigger warning. It's going to upset me. At Harvard, students are being told that they are now free to skip certain books if reading them make them feel unsafe. I wish they had that program around when I went through college at the University of Maryland. I would have said, hey, I feel unsafe. I can't read this book. I got to go out. I got to have some brewskis with my buddies. And I'm sure you know what I'm saying. This whole wussification process is very disheartening. If these millennials in this video that you're watching, if they need a safe space to deal with challenges in their lives right now, what in the world are they going to do when the shit hits the fan? Can you imagine our society if a Venezuela type situation occurred at our doorsteps? Could you imagine our society if we were the country of Ukraine, war-torn Ukraine? The real world can be exceedingly cold and cruel. And I am sure that this is offensive to many people. But guess what? You need to be ready. Because right now you're ill-equipped to handle whatever life may throw with you. If you're going to sit out there and cry, microaggression, where's my safe space? If you're going to be a snowflake. Unfortunately, we have raised the entire generation of a generation of overly coddled boys and girls that have never learned to become men and women. And as a result, our society as a whole will and is suffering greatly. So what is the solution? I don't know. That's why I'm reaching out to you guys. How can we stop this wussification of America? Let me know. This has been Francesco Abruzzino with another Rogue Rant.